Hi angels, welcome back to Special Angel Art Dolls. My name is Nicole. I am an adult doll collector and I create content here on YouTube for other adult doll collectors to enjoy. My videos are generally family friendly. You are safe to watch with your children or your grandchildren or nieces or nephews, but my primary audience is adults. So I'm here today with my beautiful Paradise Galleries twins, Tiffany and Trevor. Tiffany is the Charlotte doll and Trevor is Pumpkin Spice Nice, both sculpted by Jan Wright and produced by Paradise Galleries. And I am going to be, going into more detail about them today. I'm going to be showing you all of the things that I love about them. But before I get into that, I just want to talk for a second and say that you probably just noticed that this video opened a little differently than they normally do. And that is for a couple of reasons. So first off, I want to talk about what the text says in my intro and outro. It says, be someone's angel. And an angel, by definition, is a messenger, a ministering spirit. And the reason that I chose this text for my intro and outro is because we have so much power for kindness in this world. We have so much power to touch other people's lives. All it takes is a word or a simple gesture or a random act or a smile or eye contact or just being there. Just reaching out, just saying, hey, I was thinking about you today. Anything. I mean, it does not have to be a huge, grand gesture. And I firmly believe that every single one of us has the power to do that. And that we should. That we are all called to do that. So that sentiment has meaning to me. And that's why I said, hello, angels. Because I want you all to be reminded every time you click on one of my videos that you have that power, that you can do that you can make a difference in the world around you. A lot of times this world seems unkind and unfeeling and cold, and you have the power to change that. Maybe not on a grand scale, maybe not on a global one, but you have it. So remember that, friends. All right, so now let's get into these babies. So I'm going to actually get behind the camera with them and hold each one of them and show you all of the amazing things about them. Okay, day beds are a wonderful thing. And I have just taken the cover off of my Podster pillow so that I can use the actual pillow itself for the babies to sit on. So I've got Trevor here first because I actually received him first. I didn't get these babies together. So here's Trevor. He is, like I said, the Pumpkin Spice Nice doll by Paradise Galleries, sculpted by Jan Wright. He is 22 inches and he is a really nice sized doll for Paradise Galleries in terms of what they usually produce. So Trevor was kind of an impulse buy. Oh, and he's I have both of the twins dressed in these short little rompers for summer. And unfortunately this one belonged to one of my siblings as a baby. And it is really large for him around the neck. He really needs a white onesie underneath it, but I need to get some more. So you may see some of his cloth body. So, yeah, Trevor was an impulse buy. And as soon as I checked out, I was like, oh my, what did I just do? What did I just do? And I was concerned about it, and I thought, well, maybe it'll be okay, you know. And I went ahead and picked out a name. His full name is Trevor Leaf. And when I opened his box, I immediately fell so hard for this baby. And when I got him out of the box, I lifted him up and held him like this and did this, touched my face to his, and just cried. Just cried. Which is a really unusual reaction for me when getting a new baby. But there was something about him that just immediately moved me, and the way that he felt in my arms, and just everything about him. So he has 3/4 arms and legs. He has their improved body. This is not their newest design, but I will lift his romper up a little bit to show you. He does have the gathers on his chest, and I'm not going to take off his diaper, but I'll just show you kind of the shaping there on his bottom. He has the beanbag bottom. He did come with this diaper, and I did add a little bit of weight to his head. I do like my babies to have that. I didn't do any other modifications on him, at least not for the moment. So if you can see the zip tie at his neck at any point during this video, his or Tiffany's, I was out of my really thin zip ties at the time, so I used a thicker one. So you can see it right there. I will probably replace that at some stage with a thinner one, because I do have them now. But he has these wonderful, his feet are flexed down a little bit. So it's like they're kind of resting in a very natural position. And his knees and his elbows are really nicely bent. And he has these sweet little hands that can kind of loosely grasp things. So he has this really soft, gentle facial expression, this really soft, almost half smile. There's a little dimple right there on his cheek. He has blue eyes that are really deep set, and he has this soft, silky brown hair in this sweet little bob cut, and it is synthetic hair, and it just feels luxuriously soft to the touch. And another fun feature of his open mouth is it's really deep. So he can suck on his finger, which is so cute. That's so adorable. He can also take a modified pacifier or a Paradise Galleries doll pacifier. And he does have a magnet in there as well. So this doll, I just love the shape of his face. And he can also suck his thumb. That's so sweet. You do have to turn his head a little bit to the side to make him really do it. I think he can do this one as well. No, maybe not. Well, yeah, you can do that. He can do that as well. So he can do that. He can hold on to his little foot with some maneuvering. He can look like he's grabbing at his toes. This one, that works even better. Like he's trying to grab his little foot. Oh, he's so cute. This is definitely a little heart baby right here. And so is his sister, but he really grabbed me really hard. So it wasn't long before I wanted him to have a twin. So the very next week, I ordered his sister. So here she is. Here's Miss Tiffany. And you can see there are some similarities and there are some big differences. So they make wonderful fraternal twins. So she has green eyes and darker brown hair, which is wildly curly. It is also synthetic, but the rooting, look, I'll push her hair back so you can see her hairline. The rooting is even finer on her than it is on him. So she's 21 inches. And when they sit next to each other, he's like a whole half head taller than she is. Her left knee is bent and her right knee is more stretched out, and her right foot is a little bit more flexed downward. But their feet are a really similar size. Her hands are a little bit smaller than his, but they have the same little chubby dimples on the backs of them. Both of these dolls are kind of a cool combination of vintage and realistic, which I find appealing. Again, I added some weight to her head. Other than that, I did not modify her. She has a different body. I'm just gonna open the front of her romper. This is actually doe suede. I don't know what his is made of. It's some other type of material. I definitely like the doe suede better. But again, she has the gathered chest and she also does have the gathered bottom. So it's a really nice quality body. She has 3/4 limbs. So these little summer rompers are actually perfect for them. This is a 0 to 3 month size and it's a little bit baggy on her, but it fits better lengthwise than newborn clothes. And it can kind of come down over her knees. Now her hands are really cool. Her left hand here is shaped like Trevor's left hand. Let me just grab him over here for a second and show you both of their left hands. Very similar. And then her right hand, her arm is more extended. I'm gonna slide him over again. I will bring him back at the end. But her right arm is more extended, like her right leg. And her hand is curled into this loose, grasping fist. So she can actually really grab your finger like that. So sweet. That is my favorite feature about her. And I just love her serious little solemn, almost on the edge of grumpy expression. And her sweet chubby cheeks and her precious little round chin and her little kissable full lips and her tiny little button nose. She's just so cute. So I'll show you how she looks in my arms. And look, she can grab a handful of my hair. Or, you know, I can turn her around and try to turn her head. Her head's a little tight. And she can actually, I should have done it this way. And she can grab onto the edge of my clothes. With the right kind of top. I'm not wearing the right thing for her to do that now. But I just love that little sweet hand. And this leg, her left leg, is similar to both of Trevor's. It's a little bit, it's not quite as bent, but it's really similar. So I'm going to bring him over here again and sit them side by side. Oh my goodness, I just loved them. I just love them. So you can see the size difference when they're next to each other. You can really feel it when you hold them. And even like putting their arms side by side, like she's just a little bit smaller all over than he is. But not all twins are the same size, especially fraternal twins. And these two are definitely fraternal twins. And these babies are just so sweet to me. They're just so precious. You know, they can like kind of hold each other's hands, or they can put their little arms around each other. It's caught in his clothes. There we go. Like this, and reach across each other to do this with their hands. They just make wonderful, beautiful twins or individual dolls on their own. I love the playability with these dolls. I love the durability, but I'm just talking about like the posing, the way they cuddle, the you know, the kind of little special features that they have, where he can, you know, suck his fingers or chew on things, and she can grab things and hold them in her little hands. I forgot to say she also has a magnet for a pacifier, and she came with her own pacifier and clip. So, and I love, even having added a little bit of weight to their heads, they're really cuddly and very easy to handle. So I can easily hold both of them at the same time in spite of their larger size. I just love these babies so much. And of course they have the painting that Paradise Galleries does. The blushing on their hands and their elbows and their feet and their knees and their faces and their little tip nails. They have nicely sculpted nails too, very nicely defined. And so Tiffany here is scented and Trevor is unscented. But Tiffany is only lightly scented, which is really good for me because the strong scents kind of bother me sometimes. So those are some details of these two. And I've been wanting to come on and share them for a while because I just really, really enjoy these babies so much. They have so much personality to me. You know, he's sweet and quiet, and they're both sweet, but he's, you know, quiet and gentle and, you know, maybe a little bit shy or timid. And she is more outgoing and not afraid to, you know, get what she wants. And she definitely bosses her brother around, and he just lets her. And then every now and then he'll turn it around on her and do something she doesn't like and then laugh about it, you know. So twins. They're also, you know, they're bigger babies, but they're not really chubby. Like they don't have, you know, big fat rolls or anything like that. But they are a really, really nice size. They're very fun to dress and fun to cuddle. And again, the durability. I mean, if you like to play with your dolls, but you like realism, you can't get better than Paradise Galleries, because I could literally change these guys' clothes every day and every night if I wanted to, and they'd be just fine. And I love that. So I hope that you guys all enjoyed getting to know the twins. I have definitely enjoyed having them and still do. If you would like to see more videos with them, let me know. I think it would be really fun to do maybe some little role play style things with them. So let me know if that would interest you. Oh my goodness, he has such defined ankles. I just noticed that. And she does too. Oh my goodness. This is their first time wearing summer clothes because this is the first time that it's been warm enough for them to wear these kinds of outfits. So I keep finding little details that I just love. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everyone, and God bless. See you next time. Bye.